Morning children, let's start with the Cannizzaro's reaction. That's going to be the part 1 of the chemical Cannizzaro's reaction. Why? Because part 2 also we are doing, mechanism part also we are going to do. We may expect a decent and toughest question from this under any cost. You will be seeing the question in the final NEET examination as well as second session of your mains is concerned. Right, Baba, let's start with this. A Cannizzaro reaction is that where the aldehydes which are not having alpha hydrogen, because there is no alpha hydrogens that's attached with the functional group of aldehyde. That's very simple case. The aldehydes without alpha hydrogen in presence of base, they undergoes whatever is called here oxidation and reduction, a simultaneous oxidation and reduction. That's going to be known as here disproportionation reaction. So one undergoes oxidation and another one undergoes whatever is called here reduction. So this is the first case of the example here we are doing with this. Formaldehyde, we are taking 2 moles of similar molecules. One undergoes oxidation, converts into acid, and the other undergoes reduction, converts into alcohol. The one is called, it's nothing but sodium formate. The other one is called methyl alcohol. As per IUPAC name is concerned, carbinol also you can say. And second example we are taking, our best friend is that benzaldehyde. When you have taken benzaldehyde, the benzaldehyde is going to be undergoing disproportionation in presence of 50% base, that 50% base concentration. That also gives rise to children. One is undergoing oxidation. This is the acid is called oxidized product, whereas alcohol is reduction products. This is sodium benzoate you are getting. And next one is called benzyl alcohol. This is called benzyl alcohol. So it's also one of the very interesting reaction. If the molecules are going to be similar, either 2 moles you can take or 2 molecules you can take. Let's go for intermolecular. When we have gone through that intermolecular, that is going to be formaldehyde we have taken, benzaldehyde is taken. Whereas benzaldehyde is undergoing resonance, whereas formaldehyde having no any plus I effect groups, minus I effect groups. But here there is a little minus I effect group, that's called benzene. Listen Baba, which is going to be simpler aldehyde, undergoes oxidation and gives rise to potassium formate. What I am taking, just I have changed the base, nothing is there to confuse because you are pretty well known all these things. The lower aldehyde undergoes what's called here potassium formate. The another one undergoes, whereas which is having the minus I effect, that's nothing but undergoes what's called here benzyl alcohol. It's going to be the benzyl alcohol, oxidized product and reduced product. So that children, the simpler aldehyde, keep it in your mind that much. It's not the time to tell you entire mechanism. It's going to be formaldehyde undergoes oxidation, gives rise to potassium formate, and this one benzaldehyde undergoes reduction, gives rise to what is say here alcohol. It's known as here intermolecular Cannizzaro reaction. Let's come to the third phase, intramolecular, whatever is called here Cannizzaro's reaction within the molecule children. So here children, there are very good IUPAC name here. Its common name is glyoxal, CHO, attached with CHO. See here, but I am giving you its IUPAC name once again. Majority you are well known, I think so. Ethane diol. We are not supposed to use 1,2-diol. Ethane diol, that's all. So that's the IUPAC name of this one. For your sake, I am writing here. The IUPAC name of this one is going to be ethane diol. Of course, though you very well known diol. But don't use 1,2-diol because it's one functional group going to be attached with the other. In this case, one undergoes oxidation, the other undergoes reduction. See here, you are getting, what's this, Baba? One is oxidized as acid, the other one is reduced. Can you suggest me, excluding sodium, its IUPAC name? It's nothing but, it's the functional group, 1 and 2, 2-hydroxyethanoate. 2-hydroxy sodium ethanate also, it makes no difference. Of course, it's very rarest cases you can see this, its IUPAC name. 2-hydroxyethanoate, repeatedly I am telling you, don't avoid that. Sometimes it gives like that to confuse you people here. Now, I am also going a bit to this thallaldehyde. Its name is nothing but thalic or thallaldehyde, Baba. It's going to be thallaldehyde. Repeatedly I am using. If CHO groups on opposite side, ortho positions to each other, then it is called terethallaldehyde. What I am taking is thallaldehyde here. Of course, I can go for its further conversion, but later will do, Baba, here. When you have taken this thallaldehyde, one undergoes oxidation as forgetting this substituent, it's going to be sodium benzoate. But children, one aldehyde undergone reduction, the other undergone oxidation. Oxidation leads to acid and reduction leads to alcohol. Tell me, children, if you are well known about this, if you are able to answer this, what is its IUPAC name? We can write as per is concerned, it's the carbinol group. That's known as here 2-carbinol sodium benzoate. 2-carbinol sodium benzoate, children. Just keep it in your mind, children. It's one case with respect to this. What is called here in this case? Are you okay? Right, Baba, right. This is the example number 2. But what I am going, very exceptional case. It's going to be known as here 2-methylpropanaldehyde. 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 Repeatedly I am using this. See, children, you are having alpha hydrogen. In general, every student feels that it undergoes aldol condensation. As such, it is having alpha hydrogen. Ridiculously wrong, children, because it has its own kinetics, it has its own mechanism. But keep that in your mind up to our NEET and mains level. Though it is having alpha hydrogen, and that's going to be undergoing whatever is called here Cannizzaro reaction, though it is having alpha hydrogen, undergoes what you say, Cannizzaro's reaction. One gives rise to acid, the other gives rise to what you know as here, this alcohol. One gives rise to aldehyde, the other gives rise to alcohol. Are you clear, Baba? So this is about Cannizzaro. So part 1, I'll do part 2 also. That's, keep it in your mind. It's a very decent question. You can see the past papers. This was also there in the paper. Though it is having alpha hydrogen, undergoes Cannizzaro's only. Why and what? Every part is there, but not required for you at this juncture. Let me explain you in the successive classes while I am going to do this. Can we go for the next session of part 2, Cannizzaro reaction? Okay, children? Thank you very much. Thank you.